Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the movie Time Freak, and oh my god, it's been a long time since I've been so in love with the movie. It was released just this year, 2018, it's PG-13, it's an hour 44 minutes long, it's going to be released on DVD in 2019. Here's the thing, I usually don't review movies like this, and this is new on DVD. This was like, I don't think it was in theaters, but it's an independent movie. It's 5.8 on IMDb, out of 10 on IMDb, ignore that number, with about 1,000-ish user votes. There's no Metacritic for it. It stars Asa Butterfield, who's in Hugo. He voiced the Hugo character, the animated movie, and Sophie Turner, who was in Game of Thrones. Quite a couple big names here. And it was directed by Andrew Bowler, who he actually made a short film version of the story in 2011, and it actually was Oscar nominated for Best Short Film. And it has 59% on Rotten Tomatoes by audiences, about 16 audience people. No critics votes. It's not available to buy, but it's available to rent on Amazon, YouTube, Google Play, iTunes, Fandango, Vudu, PlayStation Store, and Microsoft Store. Now, first off, the premise of the movie is that this smart kid, a girlfriend breaks up with this genius, and he wants to know what went wrong, so he invents a time machine, and him and his best bud go back in time to try to fix the mistakes and try to maintain a relationship. And I gotta say, this movie, this movie, I love it when PG-13 movies make me forget they're rated PG-13, and this movie did a great job of that. I'm sorry, that's just my thing. So basically, and here, what I love, the acting's great in this. Acting's top notch. Especially the buddy, he is hilarious. Oh my god, so fucking funny. The way they time travel is very unique. It's an original concept, and I haven't seen it before, ever, really, in any movie or TV show. So credit for them for that. Acting's fantastic, and I love. It's weird. I love what the movie. When I read reviews, a lot of people liked it for the most part, but the last third, the ending of it, a lot of people had problems with it. Now, I can see why, because it kind of takes not a dark turn, but it takes kind of an unexpected turn. But I love it. The movie is very complex, because on one hand, you look at the main characters, especially the boyfriend and girlfriend characters, and it's easy to see that the boyfriend's the one with issues. But in all honesty, if you really look into it, the girl just has same issues as the guy. Maybe not as much, but enough where she's no saint either. And I love how it ends. And this is great. The movie could end either way. Now, since the premise is him trying to win her back, I'm going to be straight up here. The movie could have ended, I'm not going to say how it ended, but it could have ended with them getting together, them staying apart, or somewhere in between, and it would have been perfect either way. That's how great the movie is at the story, because the main character has to go through a lot of hoops to really learn about people and relationships, and the dangers of time traveling and manipulating events around people. And it's kind of weird. They talk about time traveling in the way it becomes obsessive almost. It's a very fun movie in terms of comedy. There's a lot of comedy in it, but the comedy does kind of become more balanced with drama in the climax. But throughout the movie, it's more funny than drama for the most part. It's kind of a tone change, but it's an ambitious tone change. It's an ambitious ending. And I love it. It's kind of like a very, very funny Black Mirror episode. That's the best way to describe it. It's like a funny Black Mirror episode, if you know what I mean. But it's sci-fi, but it's more romance than sci-fi. They don't get too much in depth with the sci-fi element to it, just the time travel part. But yeah, it's, what else can I say? Acting's great. The dialogue's amazing. The story, acting. And it's a low budget movie, and they did a lot with no money. I just love this movie. It's just probably one of the most perfect independent movies I've seen, in all honesty. And I feel like a lot of the hate, first of all, no one's seen it. No one's reviewed it. The numbers can change easily. And I think a lot of it's just the ending. The ending is just it's kind of strange. The ending is very unpredictable, and it takes a very dramatic turn, but it's necessary because in a lot of movies, the way you think it might end happens in a lot of movies, and it probably would have been fine like that, but they chose to go a more mature, darker route with the ending, and it works. And a lot of movies I watch, when they try to do this, it's either okay or I don't really care for it. But in this movie, they make it work so well, because what really helps it is what is the meaning of it. Like just because he succeeded in it, but there's consequences in it. It's hard to explain. You have to watch it, but they decided to go a darker route to really have the characters learn their lesson of the story. And they could have gone the easy route. They probably could still learn it, but this one was much more ambitious and shocking, and not everyone would like it, and not everyone did like it, but yeah, I love this movie. But that's all I have to say about it. It's amazing. If you get a chance to watch it, do. And I would like to hear other opinions on it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.